This next comic is from the U.S., but she is all the way integrated. She is an absolute treat. Please give her all your love. Once again, the very funny Kendra Morgan.
Wait. Nice. Awesome. Yeah. No, it's great. It's great. It's great to be out doing things again, even if we do still social distance, because I did a lot of comedy on Zoom. There was a lot of like. Is this on? There was a lot of that, but at least I didn't have to put my pants on to come entertain people. You know. Yeah, okay, no, good. No, it's good to be out. I'm from the U.S., yeah, I'm from America, woo, Erica, yeah. Yeah, fantastic. Love being from America, it's great, it's a real conversation stopper. It's nice, it's fantastic. It's interesting, because I have been here, like Erica, I've been here a very long time, I've been here 17 years. I ran away when they elected Bush, yeah, saw that one coming. They tried to trick me with Obama. They're like, you want to come back now? You got a black one. And I was like, I don't know. I think this shit's going to get a lot worse. A lot worse. And I wasn't wrong. Yeah. I wish I'd be right about things that mattered, like the lottery. I mean, mattered to me. It's fun. I've been here a long time, and people, they hear this accent, body mass index, and they go, oh, American. And they do that to me. But then every once in a while, there are people from other parts of the continent of America. They get a little testy with me. They're like, hey, I'm from America too. I was like, oh, what state are you from? Where are you from? We're a land of immigrants. You could be from any state, like, I don't know, Texas, Alabama, one of those. And she's like, no, Chile. I was like, oh, I get it. Yeah, she gets really mad at me. We're so annoyed with you Americans calling yourself Americans. And I'm like, okay, I get it. Like, I get it that, like, it's a continent. I know it's a fucking continent. We know it's a continent. But there's no name for people from the U.S. And people were like, well, maybe you could call yourself, like, United Statesians. And I was like, but Mexico is also a United States, so that doesn't work, Usonian, I like the word Usonian, but as it stands, we are Americans. And I get it, like, if anybody wants to call themselves American, I do not give any fucks. Although since about 2016, most people have been like, no, Chile, Argentina, Brazil, they're like, no, I don't know what happened then, something happened. No, and I get it, look, there are lots of things you can pick on the U.S. for. Many things, I'm right there with you, but just give us this one. This is one little thing until we invent a new word out there, and I'm with it, go with Usonian, but I just don't get it, it's like, I don't, nobody ever goes like, hey, where are you from? And they're like, Korea, and they're like, which one? Good Korea or bad Korea, right? The North's the bad one, in case. Good, confused. No, it's good to be here, but I'm from the U.S., but actually, when I say when people go, where are you from? I actually say where I'm specifically from, because I'm from a place that tends to make people go, whoa. And I get, when I first got here, they're like, oh, you from America? They're ready for a fight. They're going to talk about Bush and how we just invaded Iraq. And I get it, but I go, yeah, but I'm from Alaska, and they go, ooh, Alaska. They get all excited, they completely forget about the genocide. Yeah, they're like, yeah, Alaska, it's great, we're the Canada of America. Yeah. Half my people think we're Canadian, the other half think we're an island of Mexico. Yeah. It is our children learning. Yeah. It's fantastic. Yeah, that's great. I mean, we are pretty shit at geography. I don't know. Do you guys remember Hurricane Katrina? Yep. Right? Very devastating thing that happened in the U.S. Lots of death, lots of destruction. Very obvious where that happened. A place called Louisiana. And about 3 months after Hurricane Katrina, 70% of high school Americans could not identify it on the map. We suck at geography. Which is how I ended up in the Netherlands. I was moving to Germany! Yeah! Yeah, I got so close. And I got here and I went, good enough. Yeah, so close. But yeah, how's everyone's pandemic treating them? You guys having a good pandemic? Yeah? Been keeping, yeah, baby, yes, lovely times. Oh man, anybody get the COVID-19? Anybody? I don't know what variant you might have picked up, but I got the COVID-19 kilos you put on, staying home. Yeah, Mark Rutte was like, stay home, stay away from people, and I was like, I got this. Full fridge of beer, I got this. Let's do this. I've been training for this my whole life. I got this. I just drank my way into 13 extra kilos, and I was like, sir, for the king and country. You know. It was weird too, because in the early days of the pandemic, like if you were outside, right, people looked at you weirdly. They're like, oh. Even though we were allowed to go outside, people were still like, fuck, you're outside. And I'd get like a lot of looks like, wow, that's a lot of wine for one person. Oh, but she recycles. Good for her. Yeah. I learned a lot about myself during the pandemic. I don't know if you did a lot of like searching. I didn't mean to. I just, when you have nothing but your thoughts to entertain you learn a lot about yourself. I learned the reason I didn't take the clothes off the dry rack had nothing to do with how much time I had. Yeah. You're getting it. 3 weeks. 3 fucking weeks. Literally nothing to do. I'm a comedian, I'm a tour guide, I'm a musician. None of those work in a pandemic. Nothing to do. And I was like, why would I take the laundry off the dry rack? Why? I can do that tomorrow. Or not. Doesn't matter. Like, I just didn't matter where anything went. Nothing made sense. I watched a lot of the Netflix and the Amazon Primes and all the TV, and then my electronics started like trolling me. My iPhone's like, your usage is up 800%. I was like, fuck you, iPhone. Just 800%? I was going for a full 1,000. You watch things differently on Netflix, you suddenly think movies like The Shining are actually documentaries about people trapped with their children. That tracks. Yeah, person locked up in a hotel, just family, he's like murdered people. I think that makes sense. Yeah. I watched television that I had missed somewhere in the late 90s. I watched The Sopranos. I'd never seen an episode of The Sopranos. And then I grew up Italian-American, so I thought I should watch this. And the more I watched it, the more I was like, is this a documentary about my family? Like, it felt a little too real. I was like, I don't need to watch this. I know how it ends. Yeah. No, it was great. It was great. But then my most frustrating moment was the moment that Netflix was like, started suggesting titles like, Tidying Up. You've watched so much television, there's no way you vacuumed. Yeah. Fuck you, Netflix. That Dust Bunny and I are good friends. It was a sad day when I finally sucked Wilson away, though. I know, right? Oh, you guys are with me. Yeah, fantastic. No, very interesting time in the pandemic. So some of my friends even got the long COVID. Yeah, after 9 months, they named her Lillian. Yeah, I don't know. It's a child, if you're confused. They had a child. They're like, I know, but I like to go out, but since we're home, let's have something that keeps us home for the next 18 years. The fuck are you thinking? You just look at each other. Did that strike home somehow? No? Okay, never mind. Don't worry. We're moving on. Yeah, no, but it's good. It's definitely good to be out here entertaining people again. Anybody, you don't have to admit this. Keep it to yourself, please. But anybody not vaxxed who's like, this is their last night out, last night of freedom. We had one last week. This guy was like, I'm not vaxxed. And he sat right in the front row, and I was like, whoop. Yep. I mean, I'm vaxxed, but I'm going to stay away. Yeah, it's going to be interesting the next couple days. He was fun. God, he was fun. He's like, I have no friends. Nobody wanted to come with me tonight. And I was like, I wonder why. So we feel bad for him. Yeah, it was interesting in the pandemic too because I'm a freelancer. Any freelancers in the house, make some noise. Toes up for life, baby. Toes up for life. My neighbor, man, she was like throwing parties left and right. She's like, I hope you don't mind. I know you're out of work. I was like, you pay your taxes, right? She's like, yeah, sure. I was like, party away, man. The longer this thing goes, the more the government's going to give me. Like, don't mind at all. Deposit, please. Thank you, Ruta 4. And she's like, I don't get it. And I was like, it's okay, I do. Yeah. But you guys, you're in New Zealand, huh?
Yes.
How long have you been living here for?
3 years.
Oh, 3 years. So the entire time you live here, you think coffee in the Netherlands tastes good. Amazing. Yeah. I was just in, sorry, that's a joke for me and my one friend in the back. Fuck you guys. You don't get it on the joke. I'm just kidding. We were just in Friesland. Yeah. Anybody from Friesland here? Anybody been to Friesland?
Yeah.
Woo, yeah. You know, in all the years, this is my first year, I've been here 17 years, the first year I've been to Friesland. It's in the north, if you don't know. And I knew all the stories about Friesland, I thought it was just a joke. It's real. That shit is real. These people are living in the past. They're living at a time when their coffee is so bad. Do you remember what it was like here? People have been here a long time, coffee was so fucking awful. They used to compete for the worst coffee in the country. And people were excited about it. You're like, I hope it's me this year. I hope it's me. I hope I can make the coffee stand up on its own, like the spoon of the coffee. You fucking people. My friend said, what happened? I was like, people from New Zealand moved here. I was like, fuck you guys, we're changing it. I love it. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank your people when you get back home. Tell everyone, we in the Netherlands that like coffee appreciate you. No, it's great. It's great to be back doing comedy. So where are we at for time? Yeah, good. I just got this new fancy smartwatch, and it's not as smart as I'd like it to be. Oh, good. We got a few more minutes here. So yeah, I've been here in the Netherlands 17 years. Yeah, Jesus. I could not believe it. I came here for 2 fucking years, 17 years ago. My asshole friends were like, hey, you should get on the social housing wait list. It's only 10 years. And I was like, I'll never be here. 10 years. Hey! So now I pay too much money for rent in Amsterdam. That's great. But I started here in The Hague. I came to go to the conservatory. Yeah, whoop, whoop. Another useless profession in a pandemic. It's great. Along the way, I met lovely Dutch boys. Any foreign ladies here dating Dutch boys make a groan? Oh, see, that's right. You use some Dutch boys. Yeah. I know, because they're pretty, but they don't. No, oh, they ain't dumb. They're just slow at serving beers behind the bar. No. Oh, some people got that joke. Good. No, it's great. It's been fun dating Dutch guys because they're really unique dating Dutch boys. You should try it sometime. It's really... Here we go. No, but it's fun. Over the years, I've heard some really odd things out of Dutch boys' mouth. Like, so it's like, oh, it's so nice that you're short. You know, because Dutch people in general, Dutch men specifically, fucking tall. And so what I can work out is if they're below average in height, then it's nice, because, you know, I don't sort of dwarf them. Or if they're above average, the type I like, I'm apparently right at penis level. So that really just works out for both of us. Yeah. I don't have to hurt my knees, and no. I'm getting old, what can I say? What's my other favorite? It's so nice you don't wear any makeup. You're very ordinary looking. Yeah, I've heard that from Dutch boys. That's amazing. Or my personal favorite, no, it's okay if you put on a bit of weight because I like big tits. Which is great because I like tall blonde boys with giant penises. Yeah. And I know some of you are pulling back. You're like, weird. You like men. That's strange. That fuck. I know. I get it. I've got it most of my life. You know, like I don't get it why short women, especially who are fat and short hair. I mean, I don't get why we're the ones who are called lesbians because clearly straight chicks like putting stuff in their mouth. I like the call and response to my jokes. I'll say something. Wait for it. Yeah. No, I know, I wish, I fucking wish I was a lesbian because my father voted for Trump.
No.
Oh yeah. If I could take like a black, Muslim, lesbian home, just fucking blow up his racist brain, I would fucking love it. I would love that. I fucking love it, but I can't do it because I like penis. You know, they're easy. You just go, zoom, bang, out it comes. It's easy. You know what's going on. Vaginas are like Rubik's Cubes. Like, yeah, that might be fun to play with. Nobody can solve it. And those who can do it far too fast. It's unbelievable. Yeah, unbelievable. But I've been here. You know, it's a great time. I love this pandemic. 2020, especially last year, first year of the pandemic, even though everyone's going through this unrest and they don't know what's going on and people are dying and people are losing their livelihoods and they have to stay away from each other, 2020 will still be the best year of my life. Because 2020 was the year that I became Dutch. Yeah. That's what Trump did to me. He became president. I called my lawyer to become Dutch. Yeah, it was great. And it was funny because it took me years to finish the exams and to get it all done and get the answers and file the paperwork and wait for the fucking king to get off his fucking lazy ass when he's getting a raise and then make me a citizen. It took me 4 fucking years. But as I was waiting, my Dutch friends were like, what are you worried about? You're totally gonna get it because you're like super direct. And I was like, yeah, thanks, but that is not how immigration works. You know, you can't ride your kangaroo into Australia with like board shorts and flip-flops and be like, g'day. Get Australian, right? Can't take your moose to Canada, do a shot of maple syrup, and be like, I'm sorry, I'd really like to become Canadian, right? You can't take your daughter to Austria and lock her in a basement. Guys, my name is Ken